guys, it's your girl T. So I wanted to come on here and talk about the whole Sheryl Underwood situation. So if you guys remember, about 2 years ago, back in 2013, I had did the video about Sheryl Underwood when she basically made a lot of disparaging remarks about Afro-textured hair. What happened is that Heidi Klum was saying that she saves her children's hair in a bag, you know, from their first haircut. And she proceeded to say, you know, why would she save that? Afro hair is so nappy and beady. Nobody goes into a store looking for Afro hair. And so when she said that, when I tell y'all, folks drug the hell out her ass. For a damn 2 months straight, she got drugged up and down social media. And I'll be honest, her comments that she said back in 2013 made me just really stand offish of the show and made me stand offish of her completely. I never really watched the show again after that. I was just kind of cool on the situation. And granted, she did come out and apologize, but I felt like she didn't apologize in the right form. So Miss Cheryl is now making up for it, and she took to her talk show. She went up on the show and basically apologized wholeheartedly for the entire incident. I want you guys to go ahead and watch the video, and I'm gonna come back with the rest of my commentary.
Because we all love each other. And I said to Mrs. O, let me step up and say what I'd like to talk about and what I'd like to reveal. And as you could tell, this show is live. So when we started the show, I had a wig on. Mm-hmm. And this is my natural hair. And September, I think it was September 2013, we had a topic where we talked about Heidi Klum saving her children's hair, they're biracial, and saving it in a plastic bag. And I made some statements that were not only wrong, they hurt our community. And when I say our community, black people are very sensitive about a discussion about our hair. And I probably confused a lot of white folk too with the discussion.
And but Chinese.
That's right. That's right. Who don't know hair? If y'all don't know hair. And in my comments and trying to explain, but it was juxtaposed against statements that were very, very hurtful, and to come out of the mouth of a very proud black woman, I was wrong. And I wanted to take the time to apologize, especially in the forum that this discussion occurred, because there was a lot of backlash, and a lot of people said that I was Uncle Tom, and that I was
that you were self-hating.
Yes, and that I was a HN, and I was there were words that were used. I was a coon. I was all kinds of different things, and I could understand that kind of language being used because people were hurt. They were hurt that I had the platform, and I'm going to say it, on the #1 network, and that I made a big mistake on the #1 network.
Now, you, Cheryl, actually gave me a copy of your apology, and you've asked me to read a portion of it before you explain to everyone the full story. So let me just read this on behalf of the #1 network and Sheryl Underwood. Now, this comes from Cheryl. You said, quote, "I want to apologize for my recent attempt at humor that missed the target and hit my people squarely in the heart. To all of you I say I'm very sorry for my failed attempt at humor surrounding something that's very sensitive to us, our hair. I could use this time to try to explain the intent of what I said, but misunderstanding aside, the way the joke came out offended my people and my community, which was not my intent."
And Julie, I will say this too. There is a responsibility to being on TV. Mm-hmm. And there's a cultural responsibility when you make a mistake that really hurts people. The way we got images out there, there's no need for me to do something that causes more damage to us. And that's why I wanted this to be my reveal. But I also wanted to go on a journey, not just of self-discovery, but what was I really feeling? Mm-hmm. So I took a year, I cut my hair off, cut the perm off, I still wear wigs because I like variety. And you will see me wear a variety of different hair on this show, because I like variety. What I really wanted to do was engage women in this business. Sherry Shepherd reached out to me. Yvette Nicole Brown, who's on the Odd Couple, reached out to me. I got a chance to talk to and do an interview with a very influential blogger, Curly Nikki. But there was one woman that I met, and her name is Denise Mosley, and she does an organization called Girl Power. She didn't know me, and I didn't know her. And in this firestorm, she sent me a phone number, and she said, let's talk, so I could talk about my feelings and show how we can make amends. I think that if you hide behind something, then you are a coward. And I wanted to show that I was strong enough to take the truth about what people were saying, and on this network and in this chair say, I am so sorry to my community and my people for hurting you. And I'm asking you for forgiveness, and I will work hard to make it. And I'm gonna wear my hair like this for the rest of the show.
All right, so you guys just watched that video. So let me be the first to say that, I feel like Sheryl Underwood looks beautiful with her natural hair. You can actually see her face. Her face looks like it's glowing. She looks so happy, and you guys know I've been through it all with my hair. You guys know how I felt when I initially cut my hair off. So this is a big step for her to be in front of the world, to be on a national stage with just her natural little teeny weeny afro, and she looks damn good. I really respect her, honestly, for getting up there, being on the same exact forum in which she degraded black people. What I did not respect about her original apology is that she tried to go onto the Steve Harvey show and apologize on all these black forums, almost as to keep what was going on away from white folks. And my whole thing is, if you're going to apologize on the forum in which you disrespected everyone, which was on ABC. I didn't understand why black folks were giving her so much backlash, so apologize onto that forum. So for her to bring up something that happened over 2 years ago, which most celebrities would have just ignored it, swept it under the rug, played it off, she dug that back up, and she literally opened her heart up, and she was honestly, sincerely apologetic. And I, for one, want to say that I forgive Sheryl Underwood, and I really respect her for being mature enough to get up on that forum and literally put it all out there and be honest and open up to it and say, you know what, I made a mistake, and I have a personal responsibility to carry myself a certain way, to make my race look a certain way. We have enough things bringing us down as black people, from everything from reality TV shows to the music and, just crazy things on social media. We don't need somebody on a platform as huge as ABC bringing us down as well. So I really respect her for that. Now, I see a lot of black folks online, still upset and still not wanting to forgive her and still calling her a coon. Some of y'all need to just get a life. Some of y'all are just so bitter, so angry, and so miserable with your own lives, you guys can't see past the fog. What I find funny is that when a white person makes a mistake, you'll have all these black folks from the church and, the NAACP backing them up and saying that this white person sincerely apologizes, just like they did with those boys from the fraternity. First of all, I want to know who wrote his speech, okay? Because to me, it didn't come off really as sincere. It came off like somebody had written it for him. And I also want to know how much his parents paid for all them black civil rights people to be crowded around him. How come whenever a white person does something racial or something wrong, they always have to have a bunch of black people, around them, just like they did with Donald Sterling and just like they've done with other white people who've been caught making racist comments. It's like the first thing they want to do is go reach out to the Al Sharptons, the civil rights people, and they always come in droves to surround these white people who have done something wrong. You had a lot of black folks saying, we should just forgive. Black people say the word nigger too, and why black folks so mad. It seems like when somebody of another race messes up, we're quick to accept their apology, especially with open arms. But when it's one of our own, we want to hold that grudge. We want to be angry. We want to still be mad. Let it go. She apologized for it. What else do y'all want? Should she just give you her head on a silver platter? It's just really sad that some folks are just that angry that they can't let something go. I, for one, am here to say that as a blogger, as a YouTuber, as somebody who kind of was like, what, I'm cool off of her. I don't know what her issue is with her hair and why she would say something like that, who's fallen back from her and her talk show ever since then. I can say I'm big enough to say, you know what, I recognize when somebody's owning up to their mistakes, when somebody's sincerely apologizing, and for that I thank Sheryl Underwood for apologizing and for doing it on the same forum in which she disrespected black folks on. I respect that. We all make mistakes. There's things that I've said on YouTube that I've had to apologize for mistakes that I've made or for people that I may have offended. And if those people can forgive me and say, you know what, it's okay, I understand, who am I to sit here not to forgive somebody else? We all make mistakes. We all have a slip of the tongue. We all say, stupid shit that we later on regret. But nobody should hold that over our heads for the rest of our lives. So I think some folks need to just get over it. Give her for her mistake. You can either watch her show or not watch her show, but let it go. That I respect her for her genuine apology and for her to show humility and show that she's a human being and that she makes mistakes and that she's truly sorry. All I can do is respect that. And once again, I think she looks gorgeous with her natural hair. And I hope that she does more shows with her hair as opposed to, the European textured wigs. I think she looks gorgeous with her teeny weeny afro. So anyways, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Let me know what you guys think about the entire situation. Do you forgive Sheryl Underwood? Do you feel like her apology was sincere? Are you still mad at her after all of this? And how do you feel about her also embracing her natural hair? Do you feel like she looks a lot better with her real hair as opposed to wearing the wigs? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T, and you can show me some love by watching, rating, and subscribing to my videos. Don't forget to share them, and also don't forget to follow me on social media. And if you get a chance, make sure you check out Lovelyti.com where you can purchase a coffee mug or a t-shirt. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.